Hello YouTube, it is Raznak here on Boulder Canyon logging map. We're here on the farmstead. It is a new day. The crops have sprouted, and along with that, we've got some weeds. Let me shut my engine off here real quick. Yeah, so I thought we'd do some weeding. We also got a couple other treats. We gotta wait for the Ford, and we went with the Coon sprayer. Because I couldn't really find any decent sprayer mods yet, and I wanted decent sprayer mods. Up there, that 15,000 for new vehicles, that's kind of old. That was for the GPS. We actually have GPS installed, which we'll use it over on this square field. This one is kind of hard to do on. So let's knock out spraying for these weeds here, and then I'll show you the GPS mod. I'll show you it in action. I downloaded a version from GitHub a couple days ago, and it was causing my computer to crash. So I downloaded a version today, actually this morning, and it's working great. So, like anything else in development, depending on what version you get and when you jump on and download it, it may be broken. It may be broken when you get it. So just keep trying until you get a version that works. Best thing to do is when you go to upgrade, you go to download again, make sure you back up a working version, and that way you have a working version of the mod. So while it's in development, I expect some people to have some problems. Other mods I have installed, if you look in the top right hand corner, I've got I can't remember what that is. It's like Glance, but I can't remember the name of it. Bottom right hand corner, we got Enhanced Vehicle and the Vehicle Control add-on mod and GPS, and they're all working together in single player. So far so good. No issues on my end. I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Friday. This video will be released on Friday. Hope everybody had a great week. Unfortunately, Friday for me is the beginning of the work week. I just work weekends, so I work a lot of hours in those weekends, but I just work weekends. I think we'll just kind of blanket this middle and we should be covered here with the sprayer. But yeah, it kind of gives me a lot of free time. Well, free time during the week. Get on and farm cement. Which I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for that opportunity. Let's see here. Take a look at our map again. There's a little patch there, but we're not going back for that. Let's see if we can find where the weeds start. I see dead weeds. The dead weeds. I see not dead weeds. Yeah. That's a pretty good spot. We'll start right here. Course play would be great for this field because you could set up a course and then go from there. Kind of turn here. Down this middle. Weeds are tough. Weeds are tough to see. And it's hard to see them all. Especially like in crops like corn and wheat and barley and stuff, it's not too bad. But like in corn, soybeans, which we have over there, it's really hard to see them. Really hard to see. Alright, so let's give this GPS a shot. Give this GPS a shot. First, I guess we better fill up our herbicide tank. Run into the there. Alright. At first I pulled up to this the first time I did it, and I was like, it's not filling up, because you have to open the tank. Okay. There's this little, I don't know if anybody's, this is the first time I ever noticed it, to be honest with you. There's like this little funnel thing. So I guess if we want to be realistic, we should kind of like go and come in this side. Park here and hit N. Fill that up real quick. Spend some more money. We're broke. We're almost out of money. I still gotta buy a harvester and tipper. We're gonna have to go to the bank. Gonna have to go to the bank. Alright. We'll unfold this bad boy real quick. While that's unfolding, what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump in and we're gonna hit Control S. So with GPS, Control S, that'll pull up our guidance settings. I just hit auto width already, so we're at 21. Show lines, yes, we want to see them. Enable guidance steering on, and snap terrain angle we leave off. I don't use the snap terrain angle. All right, so what we're gonna do here real quick is we're gonna set our course. So we're gonna teach the computer what our course is. And this is where the vehicle control add-on mod is kind of handy, because you can lock in at 315, because that's what I plowed it in at. That'll kind of help me line up. All right, and then I'm going to hit Alt E, and I get my little A right there under my tractor, and then I'm going to drive forward. A little bit, and then I'm going to hit Alt E again, and now I have both my points, and then Alt E one more time. And now you can see the blue lines? The little blue dots and the white dots, and that's our course. And we can adjust that. We can adjust that a little bit left and right if we need to. I'll go down here to the controls real quick, because I can't remember them. I'm not that smart. All the way down, all the way down. Let's see. Shift track left, left alt and page down, left alt and page up. You can kind of shift those tracks. So let's shift to the left. Left alt. Page down. Oh, anyway. So now that we have our dots, I'm going to lock into the course, which I think is Alt X, left Alt X, but I've got it set up to a mouse key, so I'm just going to tap my mouse key, and if you look on the bottom right hand corner, down there above my vehicle HUD, you see how that compass disappears? That's how I know I'm locked in. So I'm locked in, I hit the cruise control button, I hit B, and that's it. And now we're spraying for weeds. And like I said, the course is kind of off a little bit, so we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that. So let's hit Alt E again, and that cleans our course. And setting it up is a little bit harder than GPS in 17 so far, and that's probably just because I haven't got the hang of it. All right, I think we're dialed in. See where our boom lies. We might be overlapping just a little bit, but that works for me. Works for me. Like I said, this vehicle control add-on is really handy because you can lock in this compass course, and then you can build your GPS course, and you don't have to worry about keeping a straight line because that vehicle control add-on keeps you straight. We'll hit Alt E here, and then we'll hit Alt E again, and then we'll lock into our GPS course with our mouse button, and we'll get going, hit cruise control, and hit B. There we go. I think that's, if you look at the blue lines, I think that's more along a straight line with our field edge, which is what I wanted. That's what I wanted to do. And now we can just sit back and talk about all the stuff that's going on. Since I recorded the last video, not a whole lot. I tried out a new game. I went and bought Graveyard Keeper. I don't know if anyone's ever played it. It's not for kids. If you're a kid and you're listening to this, you don't need to play that game. Or if you're an adult and your child asks for Graveyard Keeper, they really don't need to play that game. It's kind of like Stardew Valley, but you run a cemetery, and some of the decisions you make aren't very ethical. Like choosing whether or not to bury a body or just to throw it in the river, which is kind of creepy in its own way. Now at the end there, I don't know if you saw, it'll slow down, and it won't turn off your spray, so you have to and then I just swoop around, I hit my course lock button, and I'm back in. Kind of like hands-free farming. I'm loving it, especially with stuff like this. That way I don't miss a whole bunch of spots. Let's look at our map here and see where we're doing. Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, I missed a little spot there at the end, but that's okay. I don't know what happened here. It won't go away. Might be a glitch or something. Ah, who knows? Game has tons of glitches. Yeah, I like it. And tell you what, while we're doing this, what else was I gonna do today? I lost my train of thought. Oh, I was gonna show you what harvester I think we're gonna go with. It's a John Deere 8820 Turbo, I think. You can see it kind of slowed down there. Had to speed up myself, and then we'll spin. It's great because probably my favorite mod so far. I love it. I love it. It's really handy. It's efficient and it works well for my OCD. I don't know about anybody else, but if my lines aren't straight, I get a little weirded out. Now, when designing these fields, I wanted some variation to them. I wanted some right angles, but I also wanted some variation. I thought that would make it kind of fun. A little more realistic. I've kind of brought the fields right up to where the hill goes up. Not to waste any space. What I did there. There's probably going to be a road that cuts down through here. Although we have a road there in the middle, so we may not need a second road. And I said we're going to put a field in over here, and I might start that here in just a moment. After we take a look in the shop at what harvester we're probably going to go with. I'm either going to use the Case 1660. Again, I think it kind of fits this map style of play. This is kind of a classic harvester, at least for me. But the one we're going to probably go with is this John Deere. Let me knock this field out real quick. I want to take a look at it. We'll jump into the shop and take a look at some stuff. Oh, I got a patch of grass there. I might have did some terrain editing, probably some smoothing or stuff right here. I need to get not Farmer Clients, but that Farmer Klein did a video on wild grass. I think that Kerbo showed him. Kerbo, if you're out there, thanks for showing him, because now I've seen it. And you can plant grass outside of the fields. It helps you fill in those empty spots from the terrain editor a little easier. This last batch we really don't need GPS for. We'll just knock this out real quick. Raise our boom up so that we don't rub it along the ground. Yeah, I bought another game last night because I was like, I want to play something different because this is the only map I'm really having fun with. There aren't a lot of other ones that are grabbing my attention. Let's check and make sure we got all of our spraying done. Yep, weeds are taken care of. We'll drop this here in the shed. Oh, and then once you're done, Alt-E disables your course, and then you can hit Control-S and turn off your lines. You don't want to see them. I tried a modded Russian sprayer out, but the only problem was it, like when you dropped it, it was jumping around like a crazy person. I got rid of that. Put our tractor away. Run right into it. Let's see. Alright, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, we're going to look at harvesters. Let's see here. Harvesters. This feller here. I said the colors aren't the best in the world. I mean, I've seen better mods, but this is really cool looking. I like it. Global positioning system, yes or no. We can put duals. What we got? broad rear AG, duals rear AG, broad rear rib. Okay, I see what that means. Broad rear AG, and then the duals rear. Oh, that's nice. So we like that one, and let's see the header for it. We won't buy it probably in this episode. Let's see, it has a 9-meter header, which is nice. That's a good size. 9 meters is a good size. Because let's see, the case. Oh, I don't have the mod installed, but I'm pretty sure the case is like 5 or 6 meters. Is all. And then if we wanted a 9-meter header, we'd have to go with the Roast-A-Mash. Pretty decent size harvester. Yeah, I like that one. Tell you what, might as well. Let's just see what happens here. I'm gonna save my game real quick in case I haven't tested the mod yet. So let's borrow a little money. We're up to 300,000, and I know this isn't realistic anyway. You can't buy a harvester for 30 grand, but we're going to. GPS. Should I get it? Should I not? Yeah, it's 15,000 more, sure. And I like the duals. I like the duals. I like them. We'll hit buy that up, and then the header. Ooh, we can get wheat spikes default. We're not doing a lot of wheat. We'll just go with default. Let's see. Do they make a corn header for it? They do. They do make a corn header for it. We'll buy that one too. And then we gotta borrow more money, because then we need a header trailer. Let's just borrow up to 400,000. Why not? Why not? Let's see, header trailer. That's a 9-meter header, which I think is a little big. Oh, cool. The mod comes with a trailer, so perfect. Buy that. Let's see. Controls C to shuttle off, which oh, I gotta save it. So shuttle off, click OK. Alright, and our error message goes away. Let's fire this bad boy up. Let's see what it sounds like. I'm curious. Let's turn our sound up just a little bit, just so we can fire it up. Kind of cool. Smokes. Got some black smoke coming out. I said it's not the best looking mod. It's still fun though. Still fun. Give it a shot and see what happens. We can always sell it and try something else if we don't like it. Let's turn our sound back down to 50-50. And let's to get this back to the farm. And then we'll probably call it quits. So to recap, we looked at GPS. We got our fields weeded. We bought our harvester. All that good stuff. I'm trying to think, is there anything to... Nothing to unfold. You don't have to unfold anything. Let's do pipe out. See how that animation looks. I bet you this will be updated. I bet you some folks will get in here and take this model and work on it some. I see that happening. Let's see how this header trailer works. I'm curious. And then does this thing have a trailer? Yeah, looks like there's a hitch there. Oh, it's a little wonky. We'll go with that. Push too hard, it gets a little weird. And then let's grab our corn header. Alright, I don't know if anybody else noticed this. Look at the wheels. That look odd. Like the whole wheel itself is slant. I don't know. Is that just me or? I don't know. I might just be imagining things. Let's check the air log and see if we have any issues. I don't see any problems. Nothing there. We'll pull up the FPS. It's hovering around 50, 60. So, alright, cool. Well, I call it a working mod. Not the prettiest mod in the world, but it's working. Oh, I better go back this way. So we'll give it a shot. We'll try it out on the farm. See if we like it. We'll see if we like it. So, definitely like GPS. It's one of my favorites so far. Really enjoy it. I really like that John Deere tractor that I have. I like that mod. I think it could use a little tweaking, maybe the sound a little bit better. This mod is okay. Let's look in cab. I said nothing super flashy, but the log is clean, and we'll find out in a few days if it works. If it actually harvests, we'll give that a go. But we'll get this back to the farm. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I know it wasn't a very eventful episode. Just wanted to point it out. Some new equipment. We got the sprayer, we got the harvester, and a couple new mods. So the GPS mod. Definitely a winner there. I will provide links to that and to this John Deere 8820 Turbo. That way if you want to download them and try them out yourself. We may have a problem here, folks. It may not fit in this shed. I bet you it won't fit in this shed. Let's see. Yep, too big. It's alright. This one will live outside. We might have to put another lean-to in somewhere. We'll just we'll let the harvester live outside. Maybe we'll put a Kwanzaa hut in. I like Kwanzaa huts. Maybe we can put one in. We'll park this, but I wonder if. Oh, quit rolling. You know where a cool place for a Kwanzaa hut would be? Tell me what you think. If we go right into this mountain with it, kind of like do some terrain editing, where it's kind of cut into the mountain, and we'll drop it in there. I don't think I have the mod enabled. I don't have it, but I do have the mod. And I think that would be really cool. Just right off this road, we'll kind of level this area out, and then that way we can drop the Kwanzaa hut right in there. And it'd be cool if we could bury it again, but I don't know how we could. That way it's kind of dug into the mountain. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Anywho, enough chit chat out of me. Thanks everybody for coming by. I appreciate it. And next, probably the next episode, we should be harvesting, doing some harvesting. We'll try out this 8820. If there's any new mods out that I see that I think are very interesting that would fit the farm, I'll definitely try those out, and we'll give those a go. Let's say it looks pretty good. Might look a little better with some dirt on it, and we'll put some dirt on it here shortly. And we found out our beautiful shed here is just not big enough for the harvester. The doors aren't. So, we'll figure that out. This bad boy may be getting sold. Maybe getting sold. May have to try something else out. Anywho, in the meantime, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. I will see you next time. Thanks.